Hey YouTube, this is RobberNuts1 here, a comic book haul for this week. I did one last week, but it accidentally got deleted. And now, as a problem with that is, I'm now very, very confused about what I've reviewed and what I haven't reviewed. So, this review might be a bit lackluster and a bit poorly planned, but I'll try and do my best. So, I did get some additional stuff as well, within the last 2 weeks. I got Black Cat, and I got Superior Spider-Man figures. I will be doing a review on these eventually, just not right now. The Winter Soldier Captain America movie, awesome movie. I really enjoyed this. In my opinion, it was better than what I remembered seeing it from at the cinema. Was a really good film watching it a second time. I also got Amazing Spider-Man 2 as well. This was another favourite movie as well. I do see what people's problem is with the movie, but I really enjoyed this, and in my opinion, yes, it has its problems, but it's still an enjoyable movie. So let's get things started with All New X-Men issue 31. So in this issue, we see the original X-Men go and search for a young mutant. All of the Uncanny X-Men and Kitty Pryde have gone off to the Jean Grey School, which is where this appears in. So they've gone off to the Jean Grey School, leaving the younger mutants to look after themselves. The original X-Men leave. Meanwhile, Angel and X-23 have had their date, and what I've really liked about X-23 and Angel was just how really cute they were. I think I ship them now. They were really cute together. I really liked how they interacted with one another. Although I do kind of fear that X-23 is just going to get banded together with all of the male versions of the original X-Men. Bendis just seems to be putting X-23 with all of the guys. Like, she was with Cyclops, and she was with Angel. And basically, the X-23, all of the original X-Men are then transported by the New Mutant who has appeared. And all of the X-Men are basically transported to the ultimate Marvel Universe. I kind of feel like this has been done already. Like, Bendis has done it with his Spider-Man run. And he sort of teamed up the original X-Men with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I do kind of resist it, but I also like it as well. I think it should be very interesting to see Spider-Man interact with Miles Morales interacting with the original X-Men. So, Uncanny X-Men issue 25 sees the Uncanny X-Men and Kitty Pryde sitting, listening to Charles Xavier's will. And in the will, Charles Xavier basically states that he is that a recent mutant who appeared in issue 24 is revealed to be one of the most strongest mutants Charles Xavier has ever come across. And he kind of does an X-Men 3 thing with this mutant. It basically flies in the face of everything that Xavier has taught his X-Men. And what I really, really liked about this issue was it presents Charles Xavier in a negative light and shows that he wasn't as perfect as the pedestal people have put him on, and that he actually has more sins than we previously know. I actually think Charles Xavier has more sins than even Magneto, because Charles Xavier is known to do things with certain X-Men. All basically say the same thing, that Charles Xavier might not be as perfect as people are led to believe. And I do really, really like that with this comic, that it presents that. So we're gonna now be seeing the X-Men try to help this mutant, which I'm very, very excited about, because judging from what we've seen, this mutant is really, really unstable, and I'm very interested to see what how Cyclops tackles that. So Superman issue 8. This issue was actually really, really good. The only problem with this, it has too many delays, and to me it seems to show that DC no longer cares about this book, because the delays are just ridiculous, and I think it should have ended. It should have ended here. The delays are becoming a bit of a problem for the book. Like, I've forgotten half of what happened in the previous issues. But anyway, Superman basically goes to fight Wraith, and it's basically just a big battle between Wraith and Superman. And what I really, really liked about this book was how Superman basically asked the question, Wonder Woman defeat Wraith? How would Batman defeat Wraith? And then he asked a very interesting question. What would Lois do? And I really, really liked that bit, because it implies that that Lois is still one of the people that Clark really, really likes. She's still a very important person in Superman's life. And I just think that is really, really good. Because this book is a really, really good this book could exist in the old in the old 52 universe, or pre-New 52 universe. It's that sort of story, and I really, really liked it. It was a really, really good story. And it seems like we are now going to get an invasion story with Superman possibly becoming a bomb and mirroring Wraith in Justice Year 9. So in this issue, Superman and the Superman's Justice League and the Green Lantern Corps go to war. And whilst they're at war with one another, the Resistance make their move. This issue is once again really, really good. I still really, really like this comic. And I think the great bit about this comic is just how interesting it is. But it basically shows that the Green Lanterns have come in full force. They've even brought Mogo, the planet. Just a really, really good issue. I'm not going to harp on too much about it now, but I'm not going to do my best book or cover of the week because it's been a bit of a mismatched week. So thank you very much for listening to me. Do stay now. Next week because Gotham is coming out. Next week I'm doing all of my reviews on Batman. I'm covering a lot of stuff from Grant Morrison, like basically from Grant Morrison's run pretty much to the end of R.I.P. Whatever happened to the Cape Crusader and Battle of the Cowl. And then I'm gonna basically then be tackling all of Zack Snyder's run. So look forward to that. Anyway, I'm Robin That's One here, and I shall see you all later for another comic book review. Bye.